Welcome to logbook number 6. The date is March 21st, 2019. Today's topic is social studies and humanities. I think I've seen it and we've all seen it surfacing and everyone's sharing it on their Instagram stories about that one article of the Kommunistek. Wait, I need to Google first what Kommunistek is. Okay, the Ministry of Research, Technology and Higher Education. Okay, it's on this article on tribunejakarta.com, Tribune News. The title is Kommunistek Dikti Arahkan Kampus Sesuai Kebutuhan Industri, bukan humaniora dan sosial. So, as a background, for those of you who aren't Indonesian, Indonesia is still developing, and then the thing is that we as a country and as a society, we somehow we are in need of development, concrete development, as in we actually focus more on science, natural sciences and technology and engineering and IT. The thing is that from what I've read in this article, there seems to be a tone which somehow undermines the value of people who study social sciences and humanities. And I am a Bachelor of Humanities, so I majored in English. I personally think that, of course, it really hits me because it means that I'm one of the individuals that isn't considered important enough, I think. But then again, the thing about social studies and humanities is that there's such a wide range, and there's so much that you can study in that. And if you're someone who's working at a ministry of research and technology and higher education, I know there's technology there, so there's probably a bias in that. But I would expect people who work in the ministry to be fully educated and not discriminate between fields. And I think I've had this conversation with a friend, I forgot which friend, but we mentioned that why in Indonesia, in our country, it's so hard for us as humanities majors to get a scholarship, because it's just that our field is not our country's priority. And it's kind of sad, because for me, I could actually develop a whole PowerPoint presentation and tell you why my field is important, because I teach English, and it actually in a way is related to the development that the country needs, because with English, people or students who study all different kinds of fields actually have the opportunity to study abroad and come back with the knowledge that they can apply to contribute to the country. Us English teachers teaching English means that we're helping Indonesian students worry about one thing. We're helping them have one less thing to worry about, which is the language barrier. Maybe in a way I'm not showing instant contribution like if I were to major in engineering or IT, but the thing is everything's a process. So even that's me in humanities, and then we have other majors, in different different departments. We have a lot of majors and different languages, and I think all of them are very useful depending on the person who actually majors in it. So it all goes back to the person, not the major. I'm gonna quote. Yeah, so they're actually prioritizing science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, arts and mathematics, STEM, isn't it supposed to be just STEM? Anyway, they're not going to open majors or departments, too many majors or departments in social studies or humanities, because the industry's need is not in that field. And then this person also said that campuses or like universities have to prepare their students to be able to compete in the industry. So the students should be able to be ready to work. And then I read like a response to this article, which says that, oh, if you're creating students who are ready to work, then you're creating a nation of, oh my god, this is what happens when you're bilingual. You forget a nation of laborers. So if your goal is to prepare students to be ready to work, then you're creating a nation of laborers instead of a nation of intellectuals, which I totally agree, because no matter where you major, no matter where you work, everything all goes back to socializing, right? There's always a social aspect in everything. All the papers, most of the papers, most of the journals or articles or thesis or whatever studies are now like multidisciplinary. So it's not just science, it's not just natural science, it could be a combination of science, technology, and social studies, or technology and humanities. So, you know, again, like preferring or saying that one field is better than another is something that's really, really, how do I put this, unprofessional in a way. I think there were like more than 5 of my friends on Instagram who shared that article and felt the same way, which is annoyed. I, for one, am very proud of my bachelor's degree, and I think, okay, let's just wrap it up and not make it too long. So the PSA for today is that no matter what your major is, and no matter what other people say about your major, as long as you're doing well, as long as you're using the knowledge that you gained from studying and getting that degree, and as long as what you're doing now is beneficial to you and to other people, then there's no way, or maybe you shouldn't let other people like undermine what you do if it's good. And for people who agree with the article, or people who agree that maybe natural science and technology is better than social studies or humanities, that's exactly why you actually should study in social and humanities. Okay, this video is getting too long and I might ramble way too much or rant too much, so that's the PSA for today. Logbook 6 done. I'm signing out.